Hi my beauties, it's been a while. I've done a long video, but I've purchased so many things because we had shifted our house and it was a mess, to set up the light and thing according to your requirement. However, I purchased so many things, so I was always dropping a short clip or short, videos in YouTube so that you don't miss out my reviews. However, I thought, that today I will sit and I will do a video on things I've purchased. And recently, I've got this Mars gripping primer. Now this was discontinued by Mars, or it was out of stock for a pretty long time, and I've heard a lot of good things about this primer. So when I saw in Mars website that they have launched this, or they have restocked this, I thought, before it goes out of stock, I need to get hold of one. So I purchased this one, and they have also come with a liquid blush. There has been they have got a lot of shades, but I got one called Dusk. I've not even opened this to see how it is. So what I'll do is today we will do the side by side comparison. So I already have the Elf Power Grip primer, which they say this is actually kind of a dupe for this. So we will put one side this primer. I know this primer is pretty good because I have used this, I've tasted this, so I know this is good. And we'll see whether this primer is, it's in par with this primer or not. Okay, so after a pretty struggle, I've opened this too from the carton. So let me do a swatch because I don't know which shade is this. I hope I've not got a dark shade. Okay, I've got kind of a mauve shade. Now I just want to tell you guys, I also had purchased this inside a cream lip cheek tint, which I normally use it as a blush. So I was very much obsessed with their inside blusher, this one in a shade 02, which is again was a dusty rose. This is called Dust, and by seeing the pan you know how much I use this. It is already, I'm just scraping it from the outside corner. So I was so much in love with this blush that I purchased there another version of lip cheek tint. Now this too has a kind of a different texture. This is more like a slippery one, but this one is more, it has a less slippery, so this is more pigmented. I remember of applying this yesterday morning and it stayed all day till 11 o'clock at night. So if you are not touching too much your skin, this will be there. Normally clean brush tries to, it normally gets faded by end of the day, but this stays a lot. So I like this blush a lot, and I think I've got the same shade again. I don't know why I'm so much into dark shades nowadays, from the day when purple blush became a trend. I always go for purple blush. Anyway, so this is the primer. So one half, as I said, I'm going to use this primer here, and this is not a pore filling primer, by the way. This is just a gripping primer, so don't expect this to fill your pores. Okay, so that's that. Just a minute, let me put a hairband. Okay, I've got a hair. Don't judge me, guys. I want to be perfect. I don't have any place to go, but I have thought of sitting and doing a review kind of a video. So we will be not judging this, we'll be judging this. So yeah, it is so tacky that it feels like I'm literally putting a glue in my face, and it stays. So let's see how this does. Okay, so here it goes. Come. Okay. Oh, it has a fragrance. Okay, by the way, this also claims that it has niacinamide, camellia sinensis leaf extract, vitamin C, okay, and retinol palmitate, source of a vitamin A, and obviously our favorite hyaluronic acid. So it It says a lot of, it claims a lot of things. I don't know whether Power Grip Elf has all this stuff, because it's been a while I have purchased this primer, and I normally don't expect too many good ingredients in primer. I want primer to do its job, is prime my face. Okay, so this is not as much tacky as this one. It is quite sticky, but this is not that sticky, but it is tacky, you know what I mean. And yeah, see, it also holds the primer, but yeah, this is more sticky. It has a more sticky base than compared to this one, so that's one. So some people like more sticky kind of a primer, some that might not like that much. So that's that. Now let me quickly apply a foundation. Now I have so many foundations, I don't know which one to apply, but let me apply one which I can trust that it will do it justice. So this is the Nykaa Matte to Last long lasting velvety primer, and I'm using Milagro dual brush. This is actually a cream blush brush, but I use this to apply my foundation. Now I've got this shade a bit darker. Okay, this is, because this oxidizes a bit. This is because this is a cream blush, maybe that's the reason why it is absorbing a lot. Let me move to another brush. It is again from Snack Shivangi's line. I normally get all influencer, whoever is launching a brush, I normally get their brush because I'm a big fan of having good brush sets, so I always get that. So I'm thinking, now you might be seeing it little white compared to my skin tone, but don't worry, it will definitely, it's oxidizes, so after some time it will become more darker than my skin tone. So I should have taken one more shade lighter for this particular foundation. Okay. Okay, so let me tell you my thought by looking at the mirror. Okay, so initial thought, I think both has pretty much taken the foundation properly. Like, I don't see anything clinging, anything looking cakey. It has done, it has done its job, so no complaint on that. Now let me set the powder and see how it works. I'm not using any concealer today because I don't need concealer. I don't have too many dark circles, too much of dark circles. What is too many? Too much of dark circles. So, okay. Let me now apply the cream blush, and I'll apply with the same brush. I normally apply the same brush, so I'll apply, because anyway this is a blush brush. So my immediate thought with this blush is it's more like a coloring blush. It is not like, what to say, it's not something like a cream blush. So what happens with the cream blush is, like, you will see the product in your skin, but this, what this, as it's a liquid blush, okay, so I know it will absorb in your skin, only the pigments will stay, and it is not too pigment, so you don't, you know, end up looking like a choker. Normally I do when I use this blush, because it's very pigmented. It's, you can see, like, you know, one swipe it has made my hand completely red. So this is what, let's do one comparison, right? So because it is almost the same, so I will just put 2 dots here, and you will see the how it, do you see it? I had applied a lot of the liquid blush, but here with the 2 dot, it is like completely, I can cover the complete cheeks. So this is what I'm saying, right? It is, this is more like a, because it's a liquid, it is more, looks like a pigment, like, you know, you have put a color in your face, and this looks more like a cream blush. Okay, I hope you understood what I'm trying to say, but both are pretty. I'm not a big fan of this blush though. I like more you know, powder or cream blush, because then liquid blush, but it has done its job. Okay, now normally what I do is, when I apply the blush, I don't know why I'm getting so much into blush and brush. I normally put a light powder, or maybe whatever is left in my brush I will put, so that it, liquid blush gets, you know, it gets mattified and it stays put. So that's something I do. So okay, so what I'll do is, as this is not an eyeshadow discussion, though I have got a lot of eyeshadows sticks from Swiss Beauty, their holographic eyeliners. I've got a lot of things, but I don't want to waste this video doing this reviews, because I've already used this, and it's bomb dicky bomb, you know, you guys. If you need a, you know, a pencil, a cream eyeshadow, get hold of this. It's cheap, you know, and many times Swiss Beauty runs buy 3 get 1. You can get all the 4s. You can put it in your office bag, you can put it in your, you know, in your normal bag, and anytime you want, you know, suddenly you get a plan to go out and you want to do makeup, you can just make up, because it's a dual. It has a shimmery side at one end, and it has the matte side at the one end, so you can simply, you know, do your makeup. So it is that easy. So you can get hold of this very much in Swiss Beauty, and it's a good product. Normally I like all Swiss Beauty products, and except for their lip oils, I love their all products, so you can get hold of it. But let me quickly go off camera and do my eyeshadows and apply a lipstick, and then come back to you and give you my final thoughts. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry girls and guys both, I'm back, and this is how I look. I've done a very quick eyeshadow. I didn't do much. What I did was, you know, I just applied the Swiss Beauty twin eyeshadow on the shade. It does have, okay, it doesn't have the shade, but this is the pink one, which has the shimmery side, one side, and a pink matte. So I just quickly did, you know, and then I wore a pink lipstick from Nykaa. So I remember another product which I have recently done a short video is on this Studio West, which is a West Side makeup brand product. So if you remember guys or girls, or normally I say guys, but remember my beauties, that, you know, MAC Huda had come with a lipstick, with a glittery lipstick, and I think even Jeffree Star had come with one. So those are very pricey, right? Those are like 2K, 1K. You know, even if there is a Nykaa sale, you get it for 1K. But Studio West has also launched this similar lipstick, and it's kind of a lip gloss kind of a lipstick, you know, in I think in 6 to 7 shades. And when I was going through their website, I saw this shade and I was in love with the shade. So I when I went to their shop, though they're running a sale, this was not in discount, but when I saw this lipstick, I was like, I need to get it. And it is only for 650 or 670 bucks, 670 bucks, which is a pretty good deal compared to the other lipsticks which we have from MAC and all. And it's a very beautiful, you know, it's kind of a pink. It has a pink, light pink, baby pink base. I'm not sure whether my camera is doing the justice or not, but it has that shimmery effect, and it is so beautiful. Even if I can keep it in my vanity like this, I can keep admiring it every day. And this has given me, like, thought that why not I get all the shade from their range. And I will definitely get, they have a pink, they have nude, they have red, and I'm going to definitely get the other shades as well from this, this, what to say, this brand, or from this variant. And this is actually 01 Blossom, and this has 4 grams, so not too much, but then 4 gram. And let me apply to show it to you. Normally this will look good when you're using a non-transferable lipstick. I have not used a non-transferable lipstick today. Or maybe a light, you can just, if you do not have a pigmented, black pigmented lips, you can directly apply this in your lips and you're good to go. So I'm just going to apply it in the area. And do you see how it has enhanced my lipstick? It has that magnetic closure as well, so it looks very posh. So yeah, so this is how it looks. So if you're going for a party, you need a glitter lipstick, you can apply it. It's very juicy, it's very glossy. You don't need a gloss at top of that, and you're good to go. So yeah, so my final thought, this is a good primer for the price range. I think it cost around 350, and if you're buying huge, you normally get a discount from Mars. So this is a pretty good deal if you are looking for elf primer, but because it is too expensive, because this is also a drug product, but in India it is like cost you around 1,000 bucks. So if it is out of your budget, you can definitely go for this. But if you already have this one, you don't need this one. But if you want to add this in your collection, you can get that. So yeah, it's a pretty good product. I've told you the comparison. This has more sticky base than compared to this one, but it does the job pretty good. Coming back to the blush, it's a pretty good product. It has that pigment, and it looks good. I have so many blushes in my vanity that this is not something I will be like looking forward once it gets over. Like, if it gets down that, do I need this? Like for inside, I definitely, when my blush got over, I got the another variant from there. But if this gets over, or if I ever manage to finish this tube, I don't think I will rush to their website to purchase the another blush, because there are so many other blush in the market which is better than this or does the same job. So it's okay for me. You can get it. If you don't want, you already have blush, you wanted to know how it does it, then I've already given my feedback. I've told you about the lipstick, though lipstick was an add-on item which I had added, but I wanted to talk about that. Please go get it. If you are a person who loves glitter, you can go and get it. It's so beautiful that even by looking at this, I get goosebumps. It's very pretty, and it does a good job as well. So yeah, that's pretty much from my end. let me know. I wanted to do a long video on the Swiss Beauty Mars holographic eyeshadows and all, but then it's been a while I've not done the long video, and I know many YouTubers have already done the videos and you have already got the feedback on how the product is. But if you still want me to do it, do let me know. I know Mars has again come back with the Super Stay lipstick, which is again a dupe of this Maybelline one. It also has that glossy effect, which is, even if you, it's a transfer proof. So if you want me to do a video, I can definitely go and buy that and do it, because I have so many lipsticks. So I normally don't tend towards buying too many of lipstick, because lipsticks is some product which it never gets over, right? It doesn't finish. So but yeah, if you want me to do the video, please let me know, and I can buy 1 or 2 color shade from them, because I'm not in the PR list. I'm a new YouTuber, so I'm not in anyone's PR list. So I can buy 1 or 2 shades and give you my feedback. So yeah, that's pretty much from my end. Love you all. Thank you, and keep watching me, keep subscribing me. Mwah.